What's good, YouTube fam? Alright, I'm coming at y'all again today with another tutorial slash review. I wanted to do a review on the L'Oreal Paris Magic Smooth Souffle Foundation, the one that I hauled recently. I think it was yesterday. And I just wanted to talk about it while I use it and to show you how I apply it. Now, one thing I will say is that I got the darkest color that they had at my Walgreens, which is the Classic Tan. It looks like this. This is not my skin color. If this is the darkest they have, they need to do better, because this is really light. And I will say that this is I don't know that I don't like it. It's just that it's not my skin complexion. That's number one. So I'm gonna have to do a foundation cocktail and mix it with this number 7 Soft and Sheer tinted moisturizer. Y'all, this is in dark. This is the best moisturizer. Like, I don't know if I will try another moisturizer. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this. This is a wonderful, wonderful moisturizer. But these two combined is fire. Like, for real. Even though this leaves your skin like really silky, really, really silky. Actually, the finish reminds me of when I use Hard Candy's primer, sheer primer, ultra light formula. I use this to prime my face, and I was using this to prime my eye until I got the Urban Decay primer potion. But if you ever tried the Hard Candy primer, it leaves your skin feeling very silky, very satiny, just really, really silky and satiny and smooth. This has that same effect. Now, if you're a woman of color, I would suggest to not get this unless you're really, really light. If you're not a woman of color, then you may really enjoy the finish of this foundation, because it does leave your skin feeling just but the one thing I will say that I don't know that I don't care for is that I've kind of felt it was a little drying. It felt like it was just kind of a little drying. So if you do have dry skin, I don't know if you would enjoy this. But I would say it's worth trying, because the finish, how it feels, is just lovely. And when you combine these two, it just feels like I've put on, I've washed my face and then put on some lotion, and that is it, or some moisturizer. That's what my face feels like. I don't even feel like I'm wearing foundation. So anyway, I'm not going to use a brush for this, because it's really, feels like really like souffle. It's pretty much like a truffle, just really soft. It's actually, the texture of it is a lot better and a lot more smooth than the, what's that, the CoverGirl. I got way too many products, like technical difficulties. It feels better than the Dream Liquid Mousse Foundation. I will say that definitely feels better. The texture, that it leaves, and the finish that it leaves is way better than this. So anyway, I'm gonna start applying, and then you'll see that it's not a color match at all. So you'll definitely be able to see that and tell that. So I'm just gonna start applying it. And maybe on camera it might show that it's a color match, but y'all, trust me, it's not. It's like way lighter. Just a little bit lighter than my complexion. So, but it just feels like I'm putting on a really great face primer. Like, I seriously love the feel of this foundation. It's really light, very, very, very airy, and I'm really salty that they don't have it in my complexion. But you know, I can work with that, because like I said, this foundation mixed with that moisturizer is straight fire. Like, it is hot. I love it. So a little bit of this goes a long way. Like, it really smells like, okay, now you can tell, like, this is so not my skin color. Like, you really can tell, because it's really, really light. But I'm telling you, when I mix it with that tinted moisturizer that is a little darker than my skin complexion, it's gonna be just right. Just right. Like, seriously, just right. I probably look like something off of a what is it called, like a Halloween haunted house type of thing. So anyway, finish, super silky smooth. It does kind of have an ashy look to it. That's why I say I won't suggest this for like women of color. It just kind of leaves a little, you can tell, just leave a little ashy looking. But I'm gonna pop this tinted moisturizer on top of it and blend it in, and it's gonna be on point, just right. And this is a phenomenal tinted moisturizer. Like, a seriously really good tinted moisturizer. So I got this from Target. This is one of Target's higher end brands they sell, and it's very, see the color is, you know, it's a little bit dark, but that's the color payoff you get from a tinted moisturizer. Like, it's shocking, and it really feels like, oh my goodness, the lotion. It feels like a really great lotion, like a really good facial, you know, lotion for your face. Let me rub that in the outside edges. Alrighty. See, better match. Way much better match. It just, and it's drying because this is a little wet. Let me grab a towel. Sorry about that, y'all. But it dries just like, oh my goodness, and it just feels like so light, so airy, like I've just put on just a bit of a moisturizer, or like I said, I've washed my face in a moisturizer. So now I'm gonna put my concealer on. I use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer out of tube. I'm in NC45. This like a small, I can't even do a full pump. Like, I have to like watch the pump that I do, and it's not even a full one, because this stuff goes a super long way. Like, that concealer's gonna last me forever. Like, even if I wanted to try another MAC concealer, it's gonna take me forever to get rid of this one. So, because it's just like super creamy. It lasts forever. You don't need a lot of that concealer at all. So anyway, I'm just gonna conceal my bags, and that's about it. Now I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in number 35, and I'm going to show you how I use that as a highlight. I'm just going to pop some right there, just like that. I'm going to pop some right there, just like that. I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to sweep it across, and I know y'all looking like that is not blended, Toya. Something is going on with yourself. That is, what are you doing? But trust me, it'll look good in the end. And I'm going to take my favorite brush, y'all, that I did my brush review on, that I tell you I blend out my highlight with. And I'm just going to just kind of blend it right on out. And it's going to give my cheeks that really pretty, bright highlight right up under my eye. Just kind of lightly blend the outer edges, because we still want to leave the bulk of the lightness right there in the middle. Slightly blend that out. Okay, see, I've got that blended. It's really bright right up in there. And then I am going to, next I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and this is in dark. I'm going to take my Sony Kashuk big fluffy brush, and we are only going to apply this here and right around the outside edges, because a translucent powder is going to go here, here, and right in there. So I'm going to give it a good whirl. Make sure I get it going down in there, right across the outer edges, leaving the cheeks free of product. Right there to get the tip of the nose so that doesn't get shiny. Once again. Alrighty. After I've done that, I'm going to reach back. I'm going to get my CoverGirl translucent powder, which I always set my concealer with that, my highlighting concealer. And I'm going to pick up my e.l.f. Powder brush. This is from the, you know, the Studio line. I'm going to tap in here, get some product. I'm going to tap the excess off, and then I'm just going to pat that right there, and then kind of blend it out. Then take some more, tap that right in here, tap it right up going up my nose, and tap that right in the middle of my forehead, and then just kind of blend it right on out and blend it up there like that. I love the finish of that. I'm telling you, like, those two combined, straight fire. Alrighty, after I've done that, I'm just gonna go pop on my brows, get those set. I'm using Milani's brow liner. I think it's in like a dark brown. I don't really do a lot of filling in my brows. I just kind of define them a little bit. See? And then let me get my brow brush. The one I told you about. I love this brush, is the bomb. Just those, I don't know, those brows on that side are always like unruly. And y'all, I don't do the concealer trick. I just don't. Only when like I'm like seriously going out, and I want some beat eyebrows. But it's like a natural everyday brow, I normally don't do that. And then I'm going to take this brush and brush them and make them look more natural. And kind of brush out the product and blend the product in. And then just kind of take my fingers and clean up what needs to be cleaned up. Look at the camera because like I told y'all, you all know it's different. So I'm going to take my Ardell Brow Sculpting Gel, and it is clear. It's supposed to be clear, but I use this every day to set my brows. And I'm just going to pop on a little bit. I'm not going to brush really, really hard, or it'll brush the brow penciling that I just did off. After I've done that, I'm checking my time. I'm going to contour. I told you I contour after I do, and I'll use blunt to contour just so you can see. And then I'm going to use, and I'll add some glow while I'm here. Because I usually do my contouring and bronzing at the same time, right after I do all of those things. And I leave my blush for last. Y'all know I always use the e.l.f. Blush brush for contouring. I'm just going to tap on to blunt. This is MAC's Blush in Blunt, which is just a matte brown, perfect for contouring. I'm going to take it right here and just contour that right on down. Hoping y'all can see that. Yeah, you can see it. It's showing up really well. And then I usually bring it up a little bit, bring it on my temple, tap on it a little bit, bring it across here, like such, and get this temple, and then tap it and get this side. You can definitely see the contour. It's really, you definitely can really see it. But I'm going to blend all that out. Next, I'm going to get into my bronzing. I'm going to do a little bit of bronzing. I'm going to grab my this brush, because like I said, I use this a lot when I'm using golds, coppers, and things like that. It's perfect for that. I'm going to pick up some of the product on my brush. I'm going to take the lid, tap off the excess. I'm going to pop that right on my cheek. And up a little bit to give my cheek some glow. Pop this right on my cheek and up a little bit to give my cheek some glow on this side. And I think I'm not gonna do it in the center, maybe a little bit right in here. And then I'm going to take my buffer brush. And this is not even a buffer brush. I keep calling it a buffer brush. I believe this is the yeah, actually it is a buffer brush. Flat big Eco Tools buffer brush. I'm just gonna blend all that in, blend it across here, blend the contour in, blend it in and up to mix it in with my bronzer. And that is pretty much it. That's for that's normally how I do my face, my foundation. And then after that, I will start to apply my eyeshadows, and then I leave the blush and highlight for last. That's pretty much the last thing that I do after my face. The blush, highlight, and then my lips. So anyway, I will do an eyeshadow tutorial today, so stay tuned for that. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.